And once again, we're back in the war table room. This seems to be wherever we end up. So we've got some operations to check. Reports are ready. So shadows over Denerim. My Lady Inquisitor. That went far better than I expected, to be perfectly honest. The help your people provided led us to 4 spies, one of whom worked in the kitchens and may have been plotting my assassination. Incontestable proof that this cult and its leaders are enemies of Ferelden. I owe you a great deal, Inquisitor, and hope that my support is meaningful in your opposition to these cretins. Queen Honora Theron. So we've got some influence, excellent, and then truth or dare, see or be seen. My Lady Josephine, I passed along the news of de Maurier's visit to a few influential parties, and implied that he was, perhaps, trying to butter both sides of his bread. I would describe the outrage this idea provoked, but that would make this letter indecent, and your spy mistress would abscond with it. You play as beautifully as ever, my dear. I can hardly wait to see what de Maurier's next move is. Give my love to your parents, your Viscountess Elodie de Moreau. And we've got some goals, and hopefully, Vivian enjoyed that. She got some approval, maybe. And locate the weapon of Tyr the Brightaxe. Inquisitor, I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Tyr's legacy axe was an axe set with a crystal or an axe with a magically reinforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a very polished axe. But apparently, the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact merely means hafted weapon. It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to admit evidence that Tyr the Brightaxe may have been using what seems, from all appearances, to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matters. I will endeavour to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. So this lady turned out to be a mage instead of a warrior. Cool. Okay, so now we've got some things to choose from. So we are going to stay on this side. Let's see. Maybe. What have we got? I don't know what to choose. Let's go for this one. Just a quick one. Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing. Among the very things we found at Caer Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Liliana. Well, Josephine, you're the only choice that we have. With your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away. Let's do it.
At your service.
And then let's go for... Oh, I'm not even on the screen. I'm trying to look. Let's just go for this one. Let's get this cramped bit out of the way. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. I have moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Liliana. I like how she sends a letter and she's also the only person we can choose. Opening these secret tunnels will let us evade any prying eyes that turn towards Caer Bronach. Let's go for it.
What we have.
And let's just get the last one that's there, the gathering herbs. My dear Cullen, gather whatever you're going to gather. I don't know what it is. 9 minutes. I'll see you in like 20. And I'm going to explore The Skyhold. Ooh, Josephine.
Inquisitor, I must speak with
Okay.
you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montiliers' fortunes.
Okay.
My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It's devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Oh, I'm not giving you a loan. You don't seem very poverty-stricken. Yeah, but she's a noble, so that's the case for like all nobles, aren't they? They try and seem better than they are, you know? Like they spend the money on like things that people can see. So yeah, I didn't know.
I had no idea your family situation
I mean,
was so precarious.
I assume you've made
Hardly
it better.
anyone outside the family
Why are you
does.
telling me this?
For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Ooh. But you're not actually poor. No, we're not going to ask that. So, you're asking me for a reason. Can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that.
Right, what
But
went
when I
wrong?
dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Okay, so who would go to that trouble? Probably the people who took over when there was a gap from your family, right?
Who hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers.
Right.
He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring.
Okay. What will that get him? That'll get him, you know, influence, won't it?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask her to indulge him.
You know, yeah, if it helps you, I'll go. He'll get what he wants, and we'll get what we want.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
I'm always willing to help
Thank
you,
you,
Josephine.
Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
I tell you, it's probably somebody who wants to be, you know, to stay in control. Solus, you'll talk to us, right?
We must stop
You
the
are.
Wardens from carrying out this insane
Okay,
plan in
calm down.
to seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the blight.
Yeah, don't forget the demons. Yeah, they obsess over the
Grey Wardens have
Darkspawn.
always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the
I don't
Darkspawn.
necessarily agree with
Like a
that.
mere maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff.
Okay, why is
Except
he
if
so
you don't stop them,
pissed?
we'll all fall. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
I can tell that's how you feel. What's still here? I tell you where I still need to go that I've not seen. Let's go talk to Cullen while we're here. I've not been into the gardens yet. I really should head there. Cullen, how are you doing? Oh, he has a quest for us as well.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Calm down.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Please don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better. Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well.
Odd.
Unless you would care.
Odd friendship that I actually like. Let's have a go.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
Probably. So tell me about your family.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should.
Well, you're probably in bad shape at that time. Okay. We're not going to let him win. And whilst you probably knows how to cheat at this game, I wouldn't cheat the first time I play against somebody, you know? I don't know how good he is at this game. How knowledgeable he might, he might notice me cheating and then, whoa, what's that? Okay, we'll play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
He's probably going to whoop our butts, but we'll see.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters.
It's nice.
To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
Me too.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I got him to laugh. Yay.
I believe this one is yours.
Hell yeah, we're great at this game. I wonder whether it differs, like, depending on who you play. Who you play as, like. I don't know. I feel like a mercenary would be good at tactics. What's this that I can read? I'll be nosy. Oh! He's writing the letter to his siblings. Dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars later. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is. Mia. So is this a reply to a letter he sent, or are they just getting really annoyed and they're sending their own letters? Yep, let's deal with this.
Oh.
Hello.
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Just because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion
What
of
is this guy behind
The
Dorian
opinion of
doing?
the
He's
masses
being very
is based on
awkward.
centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
the truth.
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Okay, tell me about these rumors.
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them.
Because they don't exist?
Repeat them. So you shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intention.
I don't know whether there's any
If you think
rumors,
he
but
is
she
without
definitely,
ulterior
yeah.
motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Oh, I felt uber powerful by just saying a couple of words and making her back off.
Well, that's something.
Does this happen often? No, are you alright?
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers.
Oh, thank you,
I
Dorian.
should ask, do the rumors bother you?
There will always be rumors.
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend.
Oh, I think of you as a friend
I
too.
have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here.
Oh,
Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
what sweet of him. I feel like that's a end of days confession. I've still not talked to Fiona, and I'm still not going to today. Have a chat with Cassandra. How you doing? Cassandra?
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were reading a book? Of course you don't.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander.
Okay.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
You don't need to hide it.
So you like to read. What's wrong with that?
I think it's the fact that it's
It's
Varric's
frivolous.
book.
There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Okay. Okay. But, I wouldn't dream of it.
Me? No, I would never.
You sound so sarcastic.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
You're reading... Oh my god, there's an actual, like, guy with his chest showing outside on the book cover. I love that. But, like, if you don't want people to know, why are you doing it in the middle of, like, the place? Middle of a skyhold, huh? We get to talk to our two favourite boys now. Which is, of course, Sutherland and Cole. Oh, and Sarah. We should probably talk to Sarah while we're
I
here.
know. Then you were off the walls. Voth hit him with fire and I got him around the side.
You were very dashing. Cleaved him good.
Couldn't let him get near you. Either of you. We're a team. Better, we're an adventuring company. Oh shit, we're a company!
I really like... It's not the case for a lot of the operations. Like, some of them seem so important. And this isn't necessarily important, but it's the fact that after the operation, you can, like, go and talk to them. And it's really nice to be able to talk to them about it.
Inquisitor, you should have seen it. Darkspawn. We put your flag in the center of their bloody lair and held it.
Isn't he good? He's very good.
Aww,
Are better than
she
good.
definitely fancies
We'll
him.
prove we're an adventuring company of the Inquisition. Your company, Inquisitor. I said I'd pay you back.
You've more than paid us back. A crew of ambassadors operation available. Well, I know what I'm going to do next. Where is Sarah? She's over here. Are you okay, Sarah? Oh,
You have a problem.
do I?
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Just you and me messing around in people's stuff. You know, to start.
Oh. How will that help?
I don't understand how annoying my people will help.
Look, you have experts for everything, and I know a bunch of tight-ass people when I see them. Oh, sure, they'll complain, but they'll really mean, thank you for distracting me from the end of the stupid world.
Probably not. Oh. Okay. We're not going to say, oh, should we say no? I feel like it's either we won't or we will. Like, I mean, we'll let Sarah do it on her own or we'll do it with her. I'm not sure. I feel like I should do it with her. Let's see. We're not going to do the flirting one because we've decided to go with Josephine. We can't go both of them, so yes, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Plus, I want to see what the planks are, so I'm going to do it with them. Oh, where are we?
Right, General Uptight is gone.
Okay.
Have a search about.
Find what? Find what? Oh, we've got this on the desk.
What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
I won't diminish my general. No, what do we do? What are we doing?
All
What's
right,
your plan?
What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
That's not really a prank, though. Where are we? Josephine's area.
Right. Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Something over here? The door? What do you mean, the door? Is there anywhere else that we can choose? I like how I've got to choose everything as well.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot? Yes.
I can't mock my diplomat. Yeah, actually, should I do it with Josephine? Because I do want to get laid with her. But, well, I don't just want to get laid. I want a relationship with her. But, yeah, you know, it's not been too bad. I don't think Sarah's like a mean person.
Get a bucket.
Oh, no.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever.
Oh, that's a bit mean that we're gonna get her, hopefully just wet. Oh, that was a weird noise. Okay, we need something for our lovely Liliana. Over here? Oh, there's a chest. A locked box, huh?
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, bears don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run!
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Well, I mean, you know... you've got a point. I've got to be seen... Like, that's what you said about Cullen, isn't it? Like, he has to be seen as a person. Same for me, I guess, right? So, anything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Would we?
Pies is so good. And Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you.
Oh.
You! Oh, frig.
Oh.
You
Josephine! Josephine, no! No! Sarah, don't leave me here! Oh. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to do that quest for her and everything will be just A-okay, alright? Hey Cole, how you doing, boy?
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Was he? Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real.
Aww.
So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I
Oh. And first person we're going to talk to
Hasten all
twice.
because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Okay, you've done some odd things, Cole.
Servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
You left plums by the window?
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And spider webs help healers.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds, like spider webs.
The plums are already dead. But they don't mind helping.
You're holding daggers?
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
You stopped in the fights.
Safer than on someone's belts, where they could draw them in the heat of an argument?
They would have been sad later.
Aww. And you stole cheese and mint.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
You're making the cats play.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint?
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Which amuses the cook.
Then the cook laughs at the cats instead of yelling at the scullery maids.
Kitchen fires are hot, like when Haven burned. The old cook lies under rocks. His head is in pieces.
Ooh, ouch.
She needs to make it all work, so nothing will burn again. But if she laughs, she forgets for a while.
Aww. Cole.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
I just love how he's like helping people in little ways. It's so sweet of him. Hey Blackwall, how are you doing? What are you making?
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy.
That's fine.
I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
Well, what about the Wardens?
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition...
That was not in time.
And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Well, wise words.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
Aww. So you were in a Grand Tourney, huh?
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it?
I've
The Grand
heard
Tourney
of
of
it.
the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
Yeah, so what happened then?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
So why was he helping you?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Well, it all turned out. Oh, no, not necessarily better though.
Different doesn't always mean better.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Aww. I hope you were talking about me there. If so, I believe I agree completely, Blackwall. And let's, I think we've finished all of them. Yes, we have. We we have? So we've got gather herbs. Our forces in Ferelden were successful in acquiring herbs from farmers in Benorn, Inquisitor. The shipment has just arrived at Skyhold. So we've got some spindleweeds, which we didn't really need, but yay. Inquisitor, the tunnels are complete and our agents slip in and out of Caerbronic like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items there as well. Mundane things, such as pots and furniture, but they bought a fair price among some collectors even. Liliana. And then, that was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Liliana. And we've got a sigil of Lilium, huh? Okay, so let's go for this one. Powerful price. A formal document with impeccable filigree. It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of her influence. There remains uninvolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and earls. Where they could not be engaged with fight or passion, they can be compelled through mercenary means. But there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Thereafter, she not need curry influence, she can simply buy it. The esteemed Faris the Representative. Okay, so a feat of your own to display the allied and powerful. Do not display, we will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. Or a grand march, if we are to show weight and show the legion that you command. It's either going to be the feat or do not display. But actually, let me go back. Let me find my good boy. Where are my good boys? Ah, there they are. A crew of ambassadors. A report in Cullen's hands. A request worth considering. Using a smaller focused group for patrols has allowed a presence in areas where soldiers would intimidate and diplomats are looked on with suspicion. Sutherland and his group apparently crossed paths with an unusual dwarven work detail, and now we have an unexpected opportunity. An outreach to the mining cast of Orzammar. They are asking for help finding a lost expedition of drifters and offering sizable rewards. Specifically requested was the company that showed you not all sky mad. Ah, so a rare chance for exchange. They'll have writs to bargain, or targeted help but no interference. A small group in the deep roads can do great things. Liliana knows that from experience, and will secure enough of the surrounding area to ensure that they can proceed without distraction. We'll go with Liliana's.
Inquisitor.
So that means that we will go with where is it? Powerful price. We'll go for Liliana for that. No, Josephine for that one.
At your service.
And I did notice another one for Sarah. I'm in the mood for a Sarah. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. Red Jenny attends a party. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. This guy is a special prick. Swats his people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it. Embarrass him at his own party, and you please a dozen people. People with keys and little else. Sarah. A date and time are scribbled below. Also an Elysian mask with other masks for eyes. That's kind of creepy. So, it is trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behaviours? Lights out, not murder, just let them stumble in the darkness, or a small training exercise outside will disrupt the events. Let's go for you, Cullen, my man. Okay. I am going to do some more cleanup, so we're going to head to the scout. No, we're heading to the Storm Coast, because we didn't actually get these two. Has Sarah's changed? I don't remember her being so obscene. So I think his has definitely changed, but I think hers has as well. Unless it's changed a while ago and I've just not noticed. Let's go with Varric. Let's go with Cole, and let's go with Iron Bull. We have made it to the Storm Coast, and I am immediately changing my party, because I remember, oh my god, my boy looks so cool in his little outfit. Is that velvet? Or is it just wet? I don't know. But yeah. I remember that there's a lot of Grey Warden stuff here, so Blackwall will probably be the better option than Iron Bull. Cole using his magic powers to skip ahead of us. Tut tut tut, that's frowned upon, my boy. Very, very frowned upon. Is that? Ugh. It is. That looks like a blooming dragon again. Is that dragon fighting a troll? A giant? Whatever you want to call it? What is that? Is he trying to come by it? It's kind of funny the way that it's moving. It's just walking alongside it. Am I not close enough? I might not be close enough for it to pick it up. The fight. We'll work our way towards it, see what it says. Okay, looks like they're kind of fighting now. It's definitely not enjoying itself. Yeah, they're fighting now. Okay. Oh, lightning dragon on the Storm Coast, huh? That's
Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
Yeah, we're gonna try and avoid the dragons. It's just gonna be like one episode where I just go around killing all the dragons. It's not today. Who's gonna win the fights? Oh shit. We're not fighting the dragon. We're not fighting the dragon. I misclicked. I misclicked, okay? I'm just kinda... Okay, is it gonna do anything? I kinda wanna see what the damage is. If I do this, can I see the damage? Okay. Oh shit, that dragon is Vinsoma, and it's definitely winning. Okay. We'll just stay here and watch the end of the fight. The poor deer is trying its best, but it's just not gonna win. I'd help it fight the giant or whatever it's called, but I'm kind of afraid that it'll just, you know, make us, you know, attack us next. How much damage are we at, giant? Okay. Oh, we'll try. We can fight. Yeah, okay, it's flying away. Cool. We'll finish it off. Oh, it's stumbling on its knee. That's kind of sad. We kind of got that. We won that fight. Ooh. It sort of just slammed its head against the rock. That was not nice or pleasant. And I'm a little worried now. Oh, there's something over here.
Let's look around.
Whoa, this is the Grey Warden thing. I wasn't expecting it to be that close, you know? I'm heading there. Give me a moment, please. Is it under here? No, I keep passing it. Is it over here? Move! Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay, a Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly and we will move now. How many days have I wasted here with whispers lurking at the back of my mind on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sent beneath the earth. They may not burst forth on the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for the West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice, simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of the Anduril as he left. From the pages torn loose from a journal found on the storm coast.
The wardens were here at some point.
See, I mean, he doesn't really care about that. He only cares about his own, like, Grey Warden thing. But it's nice to do it with him. Okay, there's something here. Yes. Okay, so a Grey Warden's journal. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and has shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under the circumstances, I would be honoured to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances, or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face. Okay, so where is this other one then? What? Oh, it's right there. So...
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
do you think they will? Let's see what we got in here. Do we just jump? No, let's find a way in. I feel like we could have done that ourselves, but sure. We'll take the conscription ale. Oh, Warden Riordan, that's nice. That's what do you call it from the first game. That was like, I will kill the archdemon. Came in at the 11th hour and immediately died, and we were like, oh, what a shame. Warden Commander's badge. We've got something else here. How many stuff do we need? We'll pick that up as well. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them? Perhaps preparing to die with honour. I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Anduril to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
This belonged to the wardens.
Yeah, congratulations for working that out. Is it on the top of the hill? Top of the rock? Top of the morning? Over here? Oh, Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Valden in the last flight. That's funny, because I feel like they're after Alistair there. So, like, it's like, well, maybe you should also remember what happened. Like, you know, remember what happened with the Grey Wardens in the last flight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supply than we had tasted, a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other wardens, and there are a few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all this land has suffered in the past years, I hope they find some peace.
Some wardens must have stopped here on the way to the western approach. Did they know what would happen to them there?
I don't know. He seems like a good guy. Or a good girl. It might have been a good girl. I'm not sure. A good elf. Okay, so we're just doing a quick pit stop in Skyhold and the War Table. And then we will head to, I think, the Fallow Mire. What have we got then? Okay, history knowledge.
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
And
Let us pray they do not return.
No, I said what I said, so we're gonna go for what I wanted, which is increasing that. Let's go back and then let's have a look-see. Oh, so we've got a crew of ambassadors, my boys. Sutherland and Company returned with sizable resources, a cadre of support personnel, and promises of future trade with the mining class directly. They're ambassadors, whether intended or not. And then we've got Red Jenny attends a party. How do I best describe it? Our noble target was angered by the distraction of our soldiers and, in an attempt to regain attention, accidentally stabbed a Reverend Mother in the heart. Somehow Red Jenny is the assumed benefactor, but we have received several propositions from witnesses to the events. They stabbed him. He stabbed a Reverend Mother in the heart? How does that happen? So, a formal document with impeccable filigree. The Inquisition is a sight to behold, a command of legions, hearts and minds. It is worthy, your Inquisitor. Your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. The esteemed Faris representative. That's good. Okay, so once again we're going to go for the ones that we've sort of they've been here for a while. So I've seen this one here for a while, reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Fiona. We got word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? That is sketch. Is that Liliana's sketch? Maybe. Rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Banon for help contacting them. I can send a few agents with a mage from Redcliffe to persuade these cells to come in. Or they're likely afraid to come out of hiding. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way here. We're gonna go with Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
And let's hop on over to the other side. What have we got here? Got some other things. Let's go with stop the war between Navarre and Tevinter. Inquisitor. Both Tevinter and Navarra were fighting against Venatori entrenched along their border. The battles showed no sign of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers... I've lost my place. Soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. How did I lose myself there? We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favours to do this. Ambassador Montelier. So I fear the situation between Navarra and Tevinter will deteriorate. We must be persuasive, decisive, and swift. Go for it.
Let us begin.
Josephine. Okay, we've got one more person that we can do. Let's head back over here. Pursue through the mountains. That was the one with we had to let all those people die to do it. Commander, we were able to uncover information on the routes the Red Templars used in the Frostbacks. How shall we proceed, Lieutenant Kestrel? Set up an ambush. We could block their path while archers lie in wait above. Let's go. And speaking of going, let us go to the Fallow Mire. Who do I need to bring with me? Let's keep the same people we had. I think there's things for Blackwall here.
We should look around.
Alright, we'll look around. We're definitely a bit OP here. Which is weird because we're not that much over leveled, are we? What level are we? Okay, is it in the other one then? Of course it is. Hey fella. A note from Lewis Dyer. Ellie, not safe in the village. Gin saw a horned monster in the fog, near castle. Uncle and I moving supplies to Granite Point. Come back for you and your mother once we make camp. Be safe, you're the only cousin I've got left. Lewis. There's definitely something under here. We'll take Dragon Piss, sure. We'll take an amulet for a power for Cassandra. It's just randomly there. It looks like the only thing that we really need to do is open this unlocked door. I thought there was more than one unlocked door here, but apparently not. So we'll just let Varric do his thing. And then, oh, a mosaic piece. Yes. We'll loot some stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. That looks like the thing that we're looking for right there. A wooden tome. Shred of blue. Hear the rain upon the leaves. Above the sky lays grey. A shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. There was a stir within his blood, and the dreams lay thick upon him. A chord did beat within his heart, one road was left before him. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lays grey. Grey, I can't do that. I want to rhyme sky with grey, so I keep going grey. A shade of blue would be denied, alas he could not stay. See how the rain has washed away the tears that you were crying. Though the darkness calls me down, you all know we are dying. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lays grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas he could not stay. And so he came upon the place where so many tread before. One last look upon the world before he crossed that final door. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lays grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas he could not stay. Birds reel across the endless sky, above a house upon the plain. In the memory she sings of him. She sings to him of a time beyond the rain. Sweet Andraste, hear our song, for his road will be ours too. Before darkness claims our souls, let us see that shred of blue. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lays grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas he could not stay. Words to a song scrawled on a spare paper, writer unknown.
The history of the Grey Wardens is fascinating.
I guess so. Why are you still showing that you're locked? I don't like that. Is there another locked door here? Is there one down here? Ouch, sorry. Is there a door here that I've just missed somehow? Or has it decided that yes, we will just show you the great big... Yeah, it looks like that's just going to be there forever now. Lovely. Just what I wanted to see. Just a blue door just there. I'll have a double check. But I mean, where else would it be, you know? Anyway, I think that's all there is at the Fallow Mire. So next episode we'll do Crestwood and the Western Approach. And that's it for my latest episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I really hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. If you are, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on to watch more of me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.